I'm Beth Farnsworth.
And I'm CJ Ward. We begin at 6 o'clock with Santa Barbara water crews putting their thumb in the dike, if you will. One burst pipe led to a series of ruptures this morning.
The problem occurred before dawn, and there are still issues at this hour. It started with an aging pipe that broke near the intersection of Castillo and Anapamu. And that's where we find News Channel 3 senior reporter John Palmentary. And John, the streets there are still muddy.
They sure are, and residents here have been watching the crews here for about 12 hours working on Castillo Street here, and the first alert they had was this morning when gushing water was coming out of the asphalt from a broken water main in this area. Then the police department tried to tow cars out of the way. The Public Works Department was looking for shutoff valves, but what they found was they had a problem bigger than what they first saw. A muddy morning mess came to the surface when a Santa Barbara water pipeline installed in 1924 broke and flooded Castillo Street near Anapamu. Water and mud went over the curb, and in many areas it went for several blocks. John Janakis got out of bed to see his car sinking where the street was collapsing.
It was definitely, is it going to keep sinking? Is it going to disappear entirely? You never know when you see the middle of the street buckling. Yeah. But boy, they reacted pretty quickly for 5 o'clock in the morning.
While Public Works crews turned off valves, other cars were towed to prevent damage, and streets were barricaded. Speaking to us with the help of a neighbor, Manuel Hernandez said it was a tough morning for him.
He says a lot of problems right now, more than we don't have water, and he said it's really bad.
One neighbor said she had no water for a shower and was shocked at the street scene.
There was no water at all. They had to come knocking on our door saying that they were going to have to shut up water. Till the morning I got up and I saw this huge mess.
Not long after the main break, more serious problems occurred, including flooding on the freeway nearby. A new section of the pipeline was brought in and replaced the nearly 100-year-old piece that snapped apart. A work crew had it in place by early afternoon. And all of this may be linked to the long drought and the recent rain.
And we're seeing with the changes in the weather where we've had a drought for 5 years and now we have the influx with the rain, that the soils are really expanding and contracting. And as a result, we are seeing more water main breaks.
Repair priorities? They're now changing.
It is on our list for replacement, but with this recent break, it will be raised to the top of the list.
And with this Castillo Street problem shutting down some surface streets here, the on-ramp at Carrillo shut down, the freeway problem shutting down the number 3 lane most of the day. The surface street traffic has been a mess. We just went through it a short time ago on Carrillo, Bath, Delavina, Mitchell, Chirena. It's our version of Carmageddon. Reporting live in Santa Barbara this evening, John Palmentary, News Channel 3.